Alright, so I am not here today, but we are going to learn anyway. Going to be awesome. So, starting off, these notes are in Schoology. You should see them. So, get them into your own notes. Our objectives today, we're going to calculate missing angle values using properties of parallel lines cut by a transversal. There is a bit to this, but not that much. Let's move on with the notes here. So take these down, just pause and write them down or bring up the file. I'm not going to spend time on them here, except to say this is extremely important. Okay, so make sure that you get that data. You need to know which ones are equal when the lines are parallel and which ones are not. So these are all talking about parallel lines. That's what this little red symbol means here. So these two are parallel, and then they're cut by a transversal that is not parallel to them. Okay? Given that, then the corresponding angles 1 and 5 are congruent, and so on. Same deal here. Alternate interiors are congruent. Same side interiors are not congruent. They are supplementary. So that's an important distinction. 4 and 5 are supplementary. 5 and 3 are congruent because they're alternate interior. And then here, alternate exterior angles are congruent as well. Now we're going to use those facts. Okay, so now the stuff that you're not going to get just from looking at those postulates. So let's look. Which angles are 55 degrees? All right, so which angles measure 55 degrees? Well, this one's 55 degrees. So by vertical angle theorem, angle 1 is 55 degrees. Okay? By corresponding angles, angle 7 is 55 degrees. Vertical to it is angle 5. Right? Cool. Is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's it. Angle 5 is also alternate interior from 55, so that makes it 55 as well. Cool. Here, which angles, or excuse me, what are the measures of angle 3 and angle 4? So we're looking for this guy and this guy. All right. If we consider, let me do some color coding here. If we consider this and this cut by this transversal, right? Then these are same side interior. So I can do measure of angle 4 plus 105 equals 180 because same side interior angles are supplementary. So the measure of angle 4 is 180 minus 105, 75 degrees. Now, looking at this a little differently, I can use these two lines. Let's not. I can use these two lines cut by this transversal for angle 3, and you can see here that they're alternate interior angles from each other. So the measure of angle 3 equals 105. Automatically, I don't have to do any calculations. They're alternate interior angles, so they're equal. All right, here, a little bit more complexity going on, just more stuff. But these two lines are parallel, and they're cut by this transversal. From there, I know 80, excuse me, let me rewrite that. I know that 80 degrees here, and this together, right, would make this whole angle here. 80 and Y and 40, they're same side interior all together, so that makes supplementary, which is 180. And when you subtract the 40 and subtract the 80, you'll get 60. So y is 60. That's how these problems work. Okay, let's do one quick proof on this. I'm just going to prove the alternate interior angles theorem real quick. So here I have, given that these two lines are parallel, prove that angle 4 and angle 6 are congruent. Okay, well, I can use corresponding angles theorems for this, so that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to start out L parallel to M given, and then I'm going to say angle 4 is congruent to angle 2 because they're vertical. Okay, then I'm going to say angle 2 is congruent to angle 6 because they're corresponding. And then I can say transitive property, angle 4 is congruent to angle 6. And we're done. Alright, so there are a few examples there. There's also a video made by someone else that can lead you through some of this stuff if my explanation is not to your liking. But what we learned today, we talked about how to find angle measurements given that two lines are parallel, and some information. We can fill in, find the rest of the information. You'll find that in Schoology there is a solving parallels practice problem set. It's 30 problems. That's your work for today and tonight. Finish that up. If you get finished before the end of class, then you may use the remainder of the time to work on corrections. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, how's it going?
All right. Be better if it was a Friday.